Hello everyone. This video is designed for 9 and 10 grade students. In this video, I have discussed a number of important acid molecules and their formulas. It will be helpful for the students to remember all these acid molecules and their formulas. It will be like a handy note for them. I also have discussed a few molecular models of different acid molecules. It will help them to understand why these particular molecules behave as acids. Here, all the important acid molecules, the name and the formulas has been given. First one is sulfuric acid and sulfurous acid. If you look at their structure carefully, you can see only the number of oxygen atoms has been changed. Sulfuric acid, it is H2SO4, where the number of oxygen atoms are 4. In the sulfurous acid, formula is H2SO3, so number of oxygen atoms are 3. So here you can see the number of oxygen atoms are different for sulfuric acid and sulfurous acid. These acids are nitric acid and nitrous acid. Similarly, here you can see nitric acid, number of oxygen atoms are 3. In the nitrous acid, it is 2. 5 to 8, these are the acid which is made with halogens. We know that fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine are known as halogen. So using these halogens, we can make different types of acid like hydrochloric acid, hydrobromic acid, hydroiodic acid, hydrofluoric acid. 9 to 11, these are the different acids made with phosphorus. Phosphoric acid H3PO4, phosphorus acid H3PO3, hypophosphorus acid H3PO2. So here also you can see that number of oxygen atoms are changing. Number of hydrogen atoms, number of phosphorus atoms are same in the 3 acid molecules, but number of oxygen atoms have been changed. 12 to 14 is a different types of acid made with chlorine. So hypochlorous acid, chlorous acid, chloric acid and perchloric acid. Again here you can see the number of oxygen atoms are changing. Hypochlorous acid, it's HClO, chlorous acid HClO2, chloric acid HClO3, perchloric acid HClO4. The last but not the least is a carbonic acid H2CO3. This acid is very popular. Whatever the cold drinks you take, it contains the carbonic acid and some phosphoric acid also. Now what is oxyacid? Now what about the acid just now we have discussed? This is called the oxyacids. And whatever we have seen in this formula you can see that it has hydrogen and oxygen. It's like compulsory, and it contains another element. So that means oxyacid means it is a compound that contains hydrogen, oxygen and at least one other element. And one thing we have to remember that in oxyacid formula, the one of the hydrogen should be attached with oxygen. Then only it can dissociate as H plus ions. Now let's go to the molecular models. This is the molecular models of sulfuric acid H2SO4. So sulfur is a central element which is surrounded by 4 oxygen atoms and 2 hydrogen atoms are connected with the oxygen. Then only these 2 hydrogen atoms can dissociate as H plus ions. If hydrogen is connected with the sulfur, it will not dissociate at H plus ions. So that's why in the oxyacid, the hydrogen, at least one hydrogen should be attached with oxygen. Then only it can behave as acid. Let's take another example of molecular model of an oxyacid. From this molecular model, it is clear the formula is carbonic acid H2CO3. Here carbon valence is 4, so carbon is bonded with oxygen via double bond. and via single bonds with the 2 oxygen atoms. And 2 hydrogen atoms are connected with 2 oxygen atoms. And these 2 hydrogen atoms can dissociate as H plus ions in aqueous medium. If you like this video, then share it with your friends and subscribe my channel Chemistry Affinity. If you have any queries related to chemistry, you can directly contact me to chemistry.affinity@gmail.com. Thank you for watching this video.